Hi guys, it's India and I sat my UCAT exam 3 days ago and scored 3,090 with 740 in the verbal reasoning, and so I thought I'd share some tips and tricks I learned along the way. So I've kind of split into 3 sections, like the method, practicing and some general information. So first of all, the verbal reasoning section of the UCAT has got 44 questions in 21 minutes, so 11 passages of text, and so it's a very rapid fire. So just a few things to get you started. First of all, I thought that Medify, and I'm not the only one who thought this, was quite a lot easier than the real exam. So I was, in some of the practices, I was scoring 900 in the Medify, whereas in the exam I scored 740, which I'm really happy with, but like, you can see the difference. Also, and this is a bit of a minor thing, but on the computer screen in the actual UCAT exam, I found that the text was a lot bigger and I had to scroll down more, whereas I didn't have to do that when I was practicing, even though I was using the same size screen. So just a word of warning. Time practice is definitely your best thing. So as I said about the questions, you're looking at about 1 minute and 55 seconds for each passage because there are 11 passages, or about 29 seconds per question. So if you're not using a time resource like Medify, so say you're using UCAT Official, just make sure that you're putting your timer on, because doing it slowly, it might help you understand what you're supposed to do, but it's not going to help you with the exam technique as much. Practice speed reading. So I naturally read pretty fast, but I know a lot of people struggle with like reading really fast. So if you just, this is kind of a technique that I didn't use personally that much, but I know other people have used. Like, go onto Wikipedia and find the article of the day, read them as fast as you can, and after each paragraph get someone in your family or your friends to test you on some facts, to be like, oh, what did this person say, oh, when was this date, blah 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 blah, and it just helps you just to like realise what information you need to pick up. And then for my method for the actual exam, when I approached the text, I tended to read the first line of each paragraph, just like skim read, just to get a general idea of what the text is about. Then I look immediately at the question. So the question, you might have the keywords in the question. So keywords are really good to find in the passage are dates or numbers, capitalised words or long words, because they stand out. And I also found that reading or skimming the text backwards helped me to find things, because instead of focusing on the sentences and like reading it, I was just focusing on the words, which when you're looking for keywords is ultimately what you want to do. Flagging, you can use Alt F to flag, which is definitely something you should use, as well as Alt N to go to the next question. I would say with flagging, I flag after about 30 seconds of not getting it, or if I just found the text particularly challenging, like put an answer down. Quite often I'd flag when I put can't tell, because I was nervous about the fact I put can't tell, but if I wasn't entirely sure, I'd just flag, because I found that if I got confused and if I got lost, I'd get more stressed. So flagging straight away and not getting as confused and stressed was really helpful for maintaining focus throughout the whole exam. So I hope that was useful. I'm going to do a few on the other sections, as well as my UCAT experience during COVID and some general UCAT tips in the next couple of days. Feel free to share if this is of any help.